And we are back after a couple of technical difficulties during the break there. Hope you're still with us here on the live streams, FNR Football Nation Radio and the Preston Lions Football Club, bringing this game in conjunction with Northern Motor Group Bundoora, driving Melbourne's north. They've got their end of financial year sales, so if you're looking for a new car, make sure you head on down to Grimshaw Street, Bundoora this weekend for pretty massive savings on your next vehicle. Big thank you to Northern Motor Group for making these broadcasts possible. It's a quick turnaround time from when we heard about the crowd cap to making sure we could stream a home game, which wasn't the initial plan. But my name is Josh Parrish. I've got Preston centre back James Harron with me in the commentary position.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
He'll be providing Spanish commentary for you in the second half for our international view. No,
the language of love. The language of love.
Now Mosquito's down, clutching at a limb. That looked like a painful one.
Hopefully it's just a knock.
Okay, well, physio being called upon. As we cross our fingers for the captain, Rob Namoski. Well, he stayed down here. No indication that it's a serious injury, though. It looked like he maybe picked up a knock to the head based on where the physio's working on him. Thought it was a knee at first, but maybe he's caught one in the mouth. Difficult to diagnose from this kind of distance. Rob Namoski makes his way to the sideline. Looks like he's going to try and return. Percheski.
Good ball.
Great ball to find Ryo Yamagishi. It's good feet from him.
That's what we need. Well done.
Powered into the near post and headed away again.
Hey, I'll take a deflection goal.
Anything that goes in.
Anything counts.
On this kind of night, under these kind of circumstances. Keeper comes out to punch. And now Mosky has re-entered the game, which is great to see. It was concerning when he first went down. Here's Cass. Now Mosky. Striding forwards. Finding Stan Bolziev. He has Leviticos in support. Cross not deep enough.
Benji. Great challenge.
Fantastic.
Great challenge from Benji.
From Benji Leviticos to make up that ground and lay that sliding tackle. Hunger and desire to make up for his under-hit cross. Yamagishi for Cass. Trying to find Lockie Roos in a pocket. But the clearance rebounds off him and it's going to be a goal kick. Chris Davies playing ball boy.
can't sit off this half. We got to keep going. We got to keep pushing.
Sokolovsky judging it well again. Always reassuring to have Noam Sokolovsky at the back.
He's doing well. What, is he pushing 60?
He had one clearance in the first half. It was, wouldn't say miraculous, but it was certainly crucial.
He reads the game well, Batka.
39 years young.
39. Oh, yeah, he'll be getting his pension soon.
Now Mosky just caught in possession on the blind side, and Quinn is streaking away here for Springvale. Goes for the shot himself, and Matty Symes just manages to squeeze it into his grasp after it slipped out at the first attempt.
Well done, Lucky.
Good
Great
strength
ball
from Roos. And a terrific ball to find Leviticos. 2 in the area for Preston.
Great ball from Benji.
And Davies arriving!
Great ball from Benji. Well done.
And there
Let's
he
go.
is.
Let's go, Davies. Let's go.
What a cross from Benji Leviticos, and what an emphatic header from Chris Davies.
Great ball. Well done. Told you Davies would score.
I think you told me Benji would score at halftime. Well, he's got an assist.
He's the assist king.
Fantastic cross.
We'll get Joy on that right side. Benji's pace. He's been working on his delivery. We just need to keep going, keep pushing, keep the momentum.
Really is a phenomenal team goal from Preston. That the turn from Lockie Roos in the middle of the park, finding the man out wide. Benji Leviticos whipping it in into the perfect area, and all Chris Davies had to do was his trademark skill set, right place, right time, thumped into the back of the net with the header. And it's Preston 1, Springvale 1.
It's good because in the first half when the crosses were coming in, I don't think anyone was running near post. And obviously because of these conditions, any near post run just to flick on can be deadly.
Just the tonic Preston needed, and see that what a goal does for the confidence of these players. And Stel Medico looks to play it short. Well worked to Kachojevic, the goal scorer in the first half for Springvale.
Well done, Benji. Good challenge.
Stan Bolziev trying to win it back. Benji uncompromising
What a
on
guy.
the second challenge. Royce tries to just nick it on the outside and collect his own pass, but it doesn't come off. And the Springvale centre-back has looked like he's tweaked his groin or his quad here. And it looks like an enforced substitution here in the centre of defence. Not usually an area where you want to change your team, but they've been left with no choice. It was in that sliding challenge where he just went down awkwardly, trying to block Lockie Roos on the dribble. Opportunity for a few instructions from the touchline. Anthony Delmedico will try and play on, it looks like. In fact, looked like it was certainly going to be a substitution for Springvale, but the central defender is going to try and tough it out with quite a limp. So you're trying to get in the shot there, Jimmy? Just want to be on camera instead of behind the mic. I can understand.
Any publicity is good publicity, my friend.
Well, you're a central defender. Is there a certain pride in trying to play through the pain barrier, the sort of Terry Butcher mentality?
Oh, I mean, definitely. I mean, no one's 100% when you play football. So, I mean, obviously, you has your own mentality. Everyone has their own each mentality. Some people go down with a cramp, some people don't. But, yeah, there's that pride about it. And especially for a big club like Preston, you want to give back to the team. You want to give back to the club. So, if you can play, you'll play.
I have to say, Del Medico here looks a lot less than 100%, the number 6 for Springvale. He's trying his best to tough it out, though. Davies looking for Roos. It's just beyond the reach of Lockie Roos.
Well done, Stambo.
Not a lot of quick breaks coming down this near side. Ball holds up if you try and dribble in that puddle. And
good try.
Springvale's number 97 has discovered that on a couple of occasions. We'll have a double change here for the Preston Lions. Terrence Carter will be coming on, as well as Dom Del Rosario, who impressed in his cameo at Lakeside, or more than a cameo, an hour on the pitch or so. And Rob Namoski, after he suffered a knock earlier, will not be risked any further. The captain comes off to be replaced by Terrence Carter, so looks like 2 up top, bit of a change in shape.
Yeah, I mean, we're going for it. We need to go for it. Terrence, the big lad. It's important, can play an important part in this game if he holds the ball up, gets his shots away.
Connor Cass coming off. Straight swap at left back for young Dom Del Rosario, who I understand has had some senior experience playing in Southeast Asia. Stambolziev. Kandari. We'll play a bit of one-touch passing, but it breaks down. Numda. Looking for the overlap, but easier said than done. Bruce.
Hold it.
Trying to play the first time pass when central defender was advancing. It's on his blind side though. It's a difficult one. Quinn.
Well done, Benji. Good covering. Great from
He
Benji.
waited
Well
through
done.
ball, but really well done on the...
I believe Benji's probably the top 5 fastest players in Australia, you know.
He's got to be up there.
Definitely.
Absolute lightning. His pace is tested here again. It's not the pace that was lacking on that occasion. And finally, we will see that change, but central defender remains, and it's a change on the left flank for Springvale.
Well done, Kunda.
They move the ball forward quickly here, Springvale. Looking for the centre forward in Namdar. It's well marshalled by Pechevsky and Sekalovsky together, but now this is a weird one here. The flag's gone up. Surely advantage was accruing. We've got another change here for Preston. Andrea Roxandic. Jamie Pechevsky is withdrawn and he'll wander off on the far side.
Roxy's going to slot in centre back.
He's very versatile, isn't he?
Very versatile. Very versatile. I said, do you fancy playing left back when Carl's gone? But he said he's always played just through the middle.
Pretty much anywhere through the middle as well. Central midfield, centre of defence. Andrea Roxandic is your man if you've got a gap.
Yeah. He'll fix it.
Roxy will fix it. I think that needs to be a slogan for his business.
Who are you going to call? Roxy. Great touch.
That's an excellent touch by Del Rosario.
Drop in, drop in.
Lucky Roos, a little cynical for the referee's liking. Hand around the shoulder, pulled back in. He will go into the book. Yellow card for Lockie Roos. Free kick taken as soon as the referee blew his whistle.
Nice ball from the bloke.
That's a good delivery. It's Paolo. Terence Carter with a striker's challenge, if you've ever seen one.
Yeah. Got to be careful around these, anywhere around the box where they can get a ball in.
They've got some tall timber, Springvale. Notably, Kechajevic, the captain, who has a goal to his name already this evening. Delmedico seems to have recovered from his injury picked up early. He's forward for this as well. Free kick doesn't make it that far. And Kechajevic, in his efforts to keep the move alive, completely misses the run in behind. Bit of a tactical discussion going on between Chris Davies and coach. He's just looking for some clarity on how the two centre forwards are going to operate together in this lineup. Promising situation here for Springvale, and what
great
a
save from Simesy.
Matty Symes.
One leg, he'll save anything.
The reflexes, my goodness. A crucial stop.
Great save.
Got down so quickly to guard that bottom right corner. He made almost a triple save in the first half, but the ball ended up in the net. Namdar thinks about shooting from range. He went for the dummy instead. In early to Kechajevic, the captain. A good touch in the area. And it's in the net. Kechajevic again. 2 from 2 for him. 2 goals for Springvale. And Preston trail again here at BT Connor.
That was a free man in the box that scored.
It just seemed like he had too much time there. Don't want the ball to bounce in the box or be able to.
Yeah, I think there was a few players watching on that one.
That's a sickener. Just after Preston had worked their way back into the contest, Springvale with the sucker punch. Well, they did put a bit of pressure on there. Give them due credit.
Hey, they're taking their chances.
Absolutely. They've been clinical this evening.
Springvale having a lot of chances, but they're taking them.
Stambolziev has switched flanks. Yamagishi. Leviticos has 1 assist already. He's trying to find Davies again. The punch just about clears the conga line of players assembling in the 6-yard box. He's Terence Carter, the substitute. Good challenge coming in from the visitors. But Carter does track back.
Drive.
Well won by Matthew Kandari.
Get in the box.
Here's Davies. Trying to find a teammate. That one's lofted. Just wrong-footed the run of Stambolziev, I think. Dangerous pass by Dom. Tried to gamble.
Yeah, you can't be forward taking your risk.
Gamble hasn't exactly paid off. A little shove off the ball, and referee might. No further action. A little sneaky one from Matty Kandari there, taking out one of the players, but referee sees nothing.
We need to keep our head.
2-1 to Wood.
Keep our head. Stop doing anything sloppy. Chances will come again.
Here's Quinn. Great switch. Finds a player in space for the White Eagles. Katriovic waiting in the box again. He's always the danger man. Del Medico lofts the ball over the head of Terence Carter, but it's an awkward bounce in the center circle. What a turn. This is confident stuff from the visitors who've belied their position on the table with their performance tonight. Whipped into the area at the near post. Nundar managed to flick it backwards into Roxandich, and it's a corner kick. Whipped in from the corner kick. Carter heads away. Brady Quinn.
Unlucky.
Awkward rebound.
Terrace can play a big part in this game with his size. Any long ball up, he needs to hold it. Hold it and bring players in.
Speaking of Terence Carter, I don't think he realised that the decision had gone against Preston there. He's had to run the length of half the length of the field to get back and man mark. But he's very gifted when it comes to the aerial balls.
Good that, Roxy.
Shown that on the attacking end this season. It's volleyed goalwards. Oh my goodness. What a hit. Absolutely unsavable. Matty Symes was a mere bystander watching that one fly into the top corner. And the number 9, Namdar, celebrates an absolutely cracking goal.
Good goal. Credit to them. We need to show heart now.
I mean, that is some hit to pick that one out of the
It's a great
sky
hit,
on
yeah,
his left boot.
Credit to Springvale. Great hit.
Absolutely purest strike possible. It was a dream goal for the Springvale number 9. And Preston trailed 3-1. Leviticos. There's 2 men arriving to
Good that, Benji.
defend him, but he evades them both. Just couldn't find a teammate.
Pitch let him down there.
Quinn. This one will be Butkus. Just got caught up by the pitch there in the slide. Manages to emerge with possession regardless. Kandari under pressure. And that will be a free kick.
You got to
against
keep our
Kandari.
heads.
Tough spot now for the Preston Lions. On a water-soaked pitch. 3-1 down. Already made 2 substitutions. Got options in reserve as well. Is it 5 subs at the moment? The return to play?
5 subs through 3 interchanges.
Preston's made 1 double change. So they've got 2 substitution windows remaining.
I believe you got Paulie and Brad on the bench still. Can be
Okay.
vital.
There are options if Louis Otseski chooses to use them. Free kick taken quickly, but the referee doesn't like it. Leviticos. Bruce. Chip forward by Kandari, but Can't find a teammate. Roxandic. Actually, I think there's 3 subs been made. I just did the maths in my head. Roxandic came on as well. So there's 1 more substitution window remaining and 2 potential changes with Paulie and Brad Blumenthal. Still options. Looks like we will get a change sooner rather than later. Leviticos, wrong footsies marker. Pitch did him no favours again. Yamagishi. Kandari making a charge forward. Leviticos opts for the early delivery instead. Stambolziev trying to find a bit of space for a shot on goal, but nothing forthcoming for him. Bruce.
Get a cross in. Good whip.
Here he is, the new left back on the field today.
Oh,
what a cross and
my
what a miss.
God.
Terrence Carter had the goal at his mercy. It was a wonderful delivery from Dom, the young left back.
Needs to finish them.
And that just had to be a
Needs
goal,
to
Jimmy.
finish them. Good ball from Dom, but needs to be finished.
Another double change. Still 20 minutes to play. Matty Kandari comes off, sacrificed in the pursuit of goals. James Poole introduced. Rob Stambolziev is replaced as well. And Brad Blumenthal, who scored a cracking goal against Melbourne City last week, enters the fray. Looks like almost a diamond. Very attacking, of course, with 2 out-and-out wingers on either side. James Poole straight in. What a ball off the bench. Good covering challenge.
Great ball. We need to keep the pressure here.
It's one-way traffic at the moment. James Poole to take the set piece as well. Under hit to the near post. It's never really got hold of it. It's a tough old corner spot today. Leviticos. Ball ricochets off Yamagishi. James Poole lost his footing, but won the tackle. Tenacious stuff here from the Preston attackers. Medico heads it away for Springvale. It's back into the area for Carter.
Come on, Terrence.
Might fall for Paulie, not quite. Namdar, good layoff, advantage paid. Here's Quinn. This is where the space is going to open up.
Runners.
And that's an offside flag. Really disciplined offside line. You saw the defenders playing the trap there. It was flawlessly executed. And for some reason, the play has been stopped. In fact, there's an injured player behind play. We didn't catch him, but the captain, Ketrievich, has gone down. So that's why the referee prevented the restart. Springvale will soak up every second they can. Physio not required, so Ketrievich will stay on the field. Poole.
Come on, Brad.
One's gone out. Poole. Couldn't keep his feet. No one can keep their feet at the moment. Sekalovsky across. Coolly done by Butka. Ketrievich into touch. Real duel going on between Leviticos and whatever opponent he comes up against. That's a push in the back by Del Medico on Brad Blumenthal, and it's a set piece in a really promising position here, Jimmy.
Ball here, yeah. Pile on a keeper.
Fancy an in-swinger from this sort of range. Just put the keeper under as much pressure as possible.
Definitely, like I keep saying the whole night, in these conditions, keeper can fumble it easily.
In fact, it's going to be the right foot of Lockie Roos. He's delivered from these types of situations before. It's in low for Poole. James Poole looking for the top corner. He can't quite keep his shot down. We know he's capable of the spectacular, and that was a well-worked trick free kick.
Made it harder for himself, taking an extra touch, but hey, nearly.
I believe it's the goal scorer here, Numda, being replaced. Ends the night in pain, but an absolute wonder goal to put Springvale 3-1 up. Kudos to the striker. He hit a sumptuous volley. Leviticos. Carter. Poole.
Come on, Terrence.
Reverse. Quinn. Tried to play his way out of danger. Instead, it's been intercepted by James Poole. Had a defender diving full stretch. Just about doing enough to force the corner.
Come on, boys.
Need to rally now. 13 minutes to play.
It's got to be better than that.
Deliveries lacking once again.
No.
And Lockie will go into the book here, Lockie Roos, for that challenge.
That's harsh.
You felt he won the ball?
No way. No way. Bloody hell.
Well, the red card is out. I think we all saw it. Lockie Roos
That's
given
harsh
his
from
marching
Lockie.
orders. I'm really surprised that's a red.
That's definitely not. That's
obviously
definitely not a red.
we're looking through this through Preston coloured goggles tonight, but I mean, yellow. It was.
It's a second yellow, but it was very harsh by the ref. But still, it needs to be better balls and delivery. We're not going to score like that.
Quite right. It was his second booking. So Lockie Roos sent to the dressing room.
We've got to dig deep, boys. Don't give up.
Preston will finish the game with 10. I think the challenge was such that once the referee calls it a foul, it almost has to be a booking. That's the problem. It's either a clean tackle where he played the ball or he's gone in studs up and he's off. There's not much margin for error, so. Oksandich. Davies flicks it on for Terrence Carter.
Come on, Terrence.
Using his pace. Here's
Finish.
Carter. Needs to find a teammate. Blumenthal. It's saved on the line.
Good clearance.
Last-ditch challenge. The net was gaping, but
We need to keep pushing.
it's just a phenomenal last-ditch defensive intervention. Not much Brad did wrong there.
Brad done his part. Terrence done well. Great clearance from the Springvale bloke.
Well, he went with the outside of his right boot, which is the same way he finished an opportunity here against
Was it
North
Sunshine? Yeah,
Yeah,
Sunshine.
It was exactly the same action, really. Just
Mm-hmm.
stabbing at it with the outside of his boot. It's a technique that he's had success with before, so you can't really blame him. And the referee...
No chance, no chance. Is that off? Is that red? Is that a yellow?
Yellow's out. We couldn't see it from our angle. We were
Oh.
totally side on to the ref, so a bit of suspense for us, but it will be just the yellow card for Chris Davies. He stays on the park.
Come on, boys.
Heart and mouth moment. We thought Preston were down to 9.
Tell you what, we're making it tough. Well done, Roxy. Great header.
Pooley. Clearance is short.
Well done, Roxy.
Uncompromising from Roxandic. He's stepped into midfield now. It's 3 at the back for Preston. All out attack with 10 players.
Well done,
Sekalovsky. Silky stuff. And Preston win the throw. Referee picking on Leviticos for stealing a few yards. Here's Butker. It's past 3. This is a magic run.
Good from Dom.
Dom Del Rosario.
Stay on side, stay on side. Great.
Early ball in from Poole. Might just drop
We'll
awkwardly,
take
and it's
that,
a corner.
We'll take that.
Well, like a pitching wedge, he just put it straight at the back stick there, and it wouldn't go out of play, so it put the defender in 2 minds. What
Dangerous
looked like
area.
What looked like a poor ball ended up being quite a decent one after all. Playing the conditions, as you say.
Definitely. We can nick a goal here. Nice little finish.
Big chance. 6 in the area for Preston. Drops to
We've got to be
Kechajevic.
contesting for that. We've got to be contesting for that.
Well, that could have gone anywhere. He might have finished it himself.
Yeah.
Good goal scoring Nick tonight,
Hey,
Kechajevic.
I'll pay him a lot of money if he does.
He's joking. If Football Victoria is listening.
Come on, come on.
At the back stick.
Corner.
Roxandic deemed to have made the last contact on the ball. Sekalovsky's header. Space out wide for Springvale. It's a free man in the area. It's flicked on. Back stick. Quinn deflected. It stays out. Heart in mouth moments here. A real pressure cooker situation at the back.
Great ball.
Davies.
Come on, Terrence.
Will fall for Terence Carter, who's fouled cynically.
How many times, ref?
And he will go into the book.
Get the ball, Terrence.
Push and shove between Carter and Kechajevic after the captain of Springvale just stood over the ball. Cooler heads need to prevail here. You can't run away from the booking, Terence. Reminds me of an old video game I had when I was a kid, Jimmy. You could run away from the ref, and if he couldn't catch you, he couldn't book you.
If only, eh?
If only.
If only.
Terence Carter goes into the book.
I'd get away with a few bookings if I could do that.
It's all about how you leave the scene of the crime, how guilty you look, right?
Exactly.
It's a lot of body language.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove in court.
And finally, we'll get a yellow card out for the Springvale player involved in the altercation.
Come on, boys.
Needs to establish a 10-yard perimeter here. Six minutes to play. Nervy moments. James Poole over the free kick. Everyone in the box.
Great ball.
Carter is there. The second ball for Bradley Blumenthal.
No!
Oh my goodness, what a chance.
Bloody hell.
Well, he just blazed away in it, didn't he, Jimmy?
These are the moments. That could have been 3-3. Terrence's header. Still time. There's still time. We've got to believe. Leagues aren't easy to win. You're going to have games like this. We've had our chances.
2 golden
Credit to
opportunities.
Springvale, they've taken theirs.
Absolutely, that's the name of the game. Chances for Carter and Blumenthal off the bench. That should surely have
How
hit the
many
back of
times,
the net.
ref?
Not even a foul there. Well, certainly got some of the ball. Some of the player as well, Mike.
Come on, keep going, keep playing.
Good to see the decision-making is consistent, logically at least. If he played the ball, it must be a corner. And it's taken short and quick. Poole with a good delivery.
Press.
Medico manages to head it away. It's out to Quinn. There's a free
Watch the
man on
wind,
the
watch-
halfway line. He just didn't have his head up. Didn't see the run of the substitute.
Lino.
No flag. It's a chance here for Springvale.
Save.
Symes to
Great
the rescue.
save from Simesy. Great save.
His body was going the wrong way, but managed to do enough. And Matty Symes comes up with another big stop.
Could have been a very ugly scoreline if Symes wasn't in those sticks.
Make sure you tune in next Thursday. The Lions Den on FNR, Football Nation Radio. If you're not already a listener, come on over and subscribe. I know the comment section goes off. Some of the lads you share a house with, Jimmy.
So I was daydreaming there. I was getting frustrated. Sorry, I didn't hear a word you said.
He's locked in.
I heard, Jimmy, I'm frustrated here. I want to get a goal.
James Harron can barely contain himself. It's Preston.
I'm trying to keep it very PG for you, Jossie boy. The way
You've
I'm
been on
feeling
your-
right now.
You've been on your best behaviour tonight. We appreciate it. Your restraint, but
We got to believe we can win this.
the fans love your passion, mate.
We've had chances. We've proven that. Come on.
Yamagishi, good feet. Queuing up. Davies and Poole got in each other's way.
Watch Benji. Watch it. Watch out.
Players skating on the wet surface. Roxandich
Good try, Rox. Come on.
by
keep
hook
going,
on
keep
by
going.
crook. Couldn't reel it in. Advantage paid by the ref.
Turn.
and
Drive.
Here comes Carter.
Get in the box. Come on, Bradley. Brad.
Blumenthal brings it down well. Good first touch. Steps inside. He's got a free man on the left-hand side. Instead, he goes for Carter. The return pass doesn't have enough on it.
Boys have got a drop here. Come on, boys. Come on.
Springvale continue to threaten, break the game open on the counter-attack. That'll be a Preston throw, though. A double rebound. And your mute buttons here, Jimmy, if you need to yell out some instructions or encouragement from up in the commentary tower.
Which button's that?
Just here for you.
All right,
So
cool.
if you need to turn your headset off at any time, make sure you
I'll
hit
try
the
to
big red
remember that.
switch. Springvale making a change. And they're actually down to 10 here because their player wandered off, assuming he'd been substituted, but the player wasn't allowed to enter the fray. Fourth official saying, just run on, son.
Come on, Brad.
Blumenthal couldn't judge the flight of the ball there. Well, very unorthodox work by the fourth official and the match referee, not quite in concert. Leviticos swept into the area.
Touch cross.
Blumenthal. Hemmed in by the byline here. He's got 2 men on him.
Come on, Bradley.
Roxandich with a perfectly timed slide tackle, but it doesn't stay. That's hit forward and hoped for no one in particular. Leviticos.
Come on.
Can't find the gap. Player down for Springvale on the far side. Might look to play it out. Instruction from the Springvale bench to knock it out of play and eat up some extra seconds. We're into stoppage time here.
Bradley, believe, mate, believe. Come on.
Preston need a minor miracle now. We're into stoppage time. There have been a few stoppages in this second half, so... What are the emotions like for you now, Jimmy, when you can't influence proceedings? It must be
frustrating, man. It's frustrating. We've had our chances. This is, you know, in these sort of games, you know, there's only going to have a few chances, and it's very frustrating. Very frustrating.
And all the players out there are feeling the same, but...
Definitely. You know, credit to them. It's tiring. It's tiring, but, you know, we've defeated ourselves here. Credit to Springvale for obviously taking their chances, but we've had our chances too. We just haven't finished them.
As Preston's unbeaten run come to an abrupt end here. Major upset on the cards. We've had late drama at BT Connor Reserve this season, but Preston to come back here would exceed anything so far.
No foul, no foul, no foul.
Leviticos sliding in, and it's a penalty kick. Well, can't really argue with that decision.
He got unlucky there, Benj, with the pass back and the ball hold up in the water.
He's been among Preston's best performers on a difficult evening, Benji Leviticos, and that decision goes against him. And a chance for the visiting captain to complete his hat-trick. Matty Symes has come to the rescue a few times this evening. Can he stand up big here? It's Ketrojevic versus Symes from 12 yards. And he goes the right way as well, but he couldn't keep it out of the bottom corner. Ketrojevic has a hat-trick, and it's Preston 1, Springvale 4. This is the price you pay for chasing the game.
Hey, they've had the momentum this whole game. I think we're at about 10, 15 minutes where we put them under the spell, but they've had momentum.
Kick-off taken forwards by Poole. Good ball as well. James Poole, nutmegging his centre back. And the covering challenge blocks the shot. 8 players in the area now, or 7 I should say. Preston down to 10 men, of course. Lockie Roos receiving his second yellow card. It's James Poole. He goes for the chip. And it was the wrong option.
Frustrating, man. Bloody hell. I don't know how you can commentate.
Well, you blokes have been winning all season, so it's been easy.
Hey, touche.
James Poole is capable of magic, but when it goes in, he looks like a genius, and when it doesn't come off, well, it looks like that. Leviticos. Add some respectability to the scoreline. Yamagishi over the top. Chris Davies can't quite get there. Preston corner. And we're into added time on added time.
Joshy, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to call it a night.
No worries,
I'm going
mate.
to go down with the boys in case anything pops off and in case just be there with the boys. So it's been a pleasure. And see you again maybe one day.
James Harron,
Take it easy.
thank you very much for joining me on the live stream in difficult circumstances. He's going down to the sideline to be with his teammates at full time and make sure they get their heads right. A real leader in the dressing room, James Harron, and we thank him for stepping behind the mic today when he was out with a suspension. Springvale racing forward, a more ambitious shot than was required. And that is the full-time whistle. A major upset here at Jenna Steele Stadium as Preston go down 4-1. The 10 men of Preston, after Lockie Roos was sent off, they got their equaliser through Chris Davies earlier in this second 45. But a cracking goal from the number 9, Namdar, on the volley from all of 25 metres, and a hat-trick from the visiting captain, Ketrojevic, sees the unbeaten run in the league finally come to an end. Preston have a big rethink to do after this game, but of course the drenched conditions did not help one bit. Thank you to my co-commentator again, James Harron. Thank you to Northern Motor Group for making this broadcast possible. Make sure you get on down to Grimshaw Street, Bundoora, for their end of financial year sales. And thank you to all of you for watching along on the live stream. I know it's not the result that most of you were after, but we'll have a full breakdown of this performance and the reaction of the playing group on Thursday, 8 p.m, FNR Football Nation Radio, the Lions Den. I have guests in the studio, and it's always an honest and entertaining hour. So I'm looking forward to hearing what coaches and players have to say. But from me, Josh Parrish, it is goodbye for now. Thank you for watching. The final score here again at BT Connor Reserve. Preston Lions 1, Springvale White Eagles 4.